to get your Golden Globe. You know, it's real crowded when you do that. Promise me you'll never do anything like that again. Sounds like something a parent would say to a kid. Except in our house, it's ass backwards. That was my son talking to me. My kid hasn't done anything truly stupid since his freshman year in college, and that was 5 years ago. I, on the other hand, have a knack for what I call well-intentioned stupidity. Imagine texting your son, he's at work, to say, I stuck my thumb in a man's mouth and he bit me. I'm on my way to urgent care. Imagine texting that with the thumb that was bitten, all right? And in my own defense, I want to say that the man in question was a senior in my care, and I was trying to clear a piece of apple that would not have been safe for him to eat. And so I stuck my thumb in, and he bit down. And he bit down with determination. And for one really surreal moment, I thought I was going to lose my thumb. So when he let go, I felt like I had been pardoned, and I felt that way the whole time I was driving to urgent care, until I'm sitting in the cubicle and the nurse practitioner looks at my thumb and she says, wow. And it's never good when a healthcare professional says, wow. She says, don't you think it's broken? And I said, no, I don't think it's broken. And she said, I'm not so sure about that. We're going to do x-rays. And she comes back and says, yes, it's broken. So today we'll splint it, but tomorrow you'll have to go to a hand specialist. And then she left the room. And I was left alone to contemplate how I could have gotten to this moment. And then she came back and she said, no, we looked at the films again, and we don't think it's broken. So we're going to bandage it. We're going to send you for antibiotics, but you will have to have a tetanus shot before you leave. And as she's picking up the needle, she says, you know, this is going to hurt. And I said, I just got bitten. Bring it on, okay? But my bravado was short-lived, because by the time I left the pharmacy, I was actually shaky. The nerves were hitting. I was hungry. And worst of all, I had to go to the bathroom. But I couldn't pee yet, because the last leg of my journey was that I had to go have the requisite post-accident drug test that is required by my company. So I had to save my pee for the little jar. So when I'm leaving the medical center, I really am starting to cave. And I remember standing in one of those little traffic islands, almost paralyzed, looking down at my shoes, because both my laces are open and I have this bulbous bandage and I know I can't tie them. And at that very moment, my phone pinged, and it was a text from a friend I haven't heard from in a long time. And he said, I just wanted you to know I think you're awesome. And I got a little choked up because the day was kind of weird. And I went home and I opened my antibiotics, and the warning said, do not lie down for 10 minutes after taking this medicine. Could cause death. Which would give anyone pause, but I have a human bite, so I know I have to take the pill. But I grabbed my big bowl of Halloween candy on my way to my favorite chair, because damn it, if I'm going out today from an antibiotic, I'm going out with sugar in my system, okay? So I'm sitting in my chair, and I'm once again left to contemplate how I got to this moment. Well, how I got to this moment is that 2 years before that, I lost my job. I lost my job of 18 years. And it didn't take very long for me to figure out that a woman of a certain age is probably not going to get another job like that. And I was devastated. Even though everyone around me was saying, this is your moment. This is your moment to reinvent yourself and create the perfect job. But the longer I wasn't able to do that, the more I felt like a failure. And you want to talk broken promises. I felt like I was letting down every person that I love. I did everything that I knew to stay calm and keep moving forward. But I wasn't getting to the perfect job. I wasn't getting to any job at all. And for the first time in my adult life, I faced Christmas unemployed. It was New Year's Eve day when I went in to interview for a job doing activities with seniors. And that brings us to my thumb, right? My son came home from work that day, and he finds me in the chair with a pile of peanut M&M papers in front of me, and we both laugh, and we go into the kitchen, and in that moment of camaraderie while we're making dinner, I confess to him that when my thumb came out, it wasn't apple that came with it, it was banana, and I had done this for nothing. And that's when he said it. He said, seriously, Mom, you have to promise me you'll never do anything like this again. And I said yes, but I honestly don't know if I can keep that promise, because I'm going to tell you, this reinventing yourself thing is really hard. And sometimes when I'm at work, I feel like I don't know where I am. I feel like I don't know who I am. But every once in a while, someone thinks I'm awesome. And I can still cook dinner with my kid with all 10 of my fingers.